Okay, so it's June 23rd, and just yesterday they started shipping the official Star Trek Bluetooth communicators, and I did a quick unboxing video before it, and I've now had a few minutes to take a look it over, and I'm going to kind of talk about it in a different context. So I'm going to rehash the way the packaging is, which is there's a cardboard box with some inserts. This insert here is the main instructions, and it is kind of on one long thing here with a very nice little diagram over there. Not really diagram, I mean a panoramic picture showing it on a tabletop and showing you how it's, it's supposed to look, and it kind of looks cool. And in here is kind of detailed instructions on how to use it. There's a little kind of leatherette pouch and another little thank you notice from the Wand Corporation for having purchased the product. Now, inside of that is the hard case, and inside of the hard case we have 3 compartments. This compartment here has in it the base, and the base here says USS Enterprise Standard Issue Communicator. Now that becomes the foundation. Then there's a little USB connector, and then on the right side of this little case is a insert. That insert goes straight into the little metal base. Now what's kind of cool about that is, and I'll show you that in a second, there is a little USB connector in the back. So that's the wire they give you here, so you can plug that into whatever USB power you have. And it is a magnetic wireless power source. So you can charge your communicator with a very simple magnetic drop on there. And the case is of course very high quality. On the outside it has the Star Trek NCC 1701 call letters with the USS Enterprise Standard Issue Communicator, as if this was something right out of Starfleet Academy. So that is how it's packaged out. Not too different from something they had previously that I haven't actually shown on my YouTube channel, but this is the USS Enterprise NCC 1701 Standard Issue Phaser, also from the Wand Corporation. These are both from the Wand Corporation. They make authentic replicas of props using what's known as hero specifications, meaning they are meant to mimic the exact specifications of the originals. In this particular case, they used 3D scans of the original hero. Now, for those who aren't familiar with collectibles of this type, a hero edition means that in a lot of movies and TV, they will have a variety of props. If you got a landing crew going down and they all need to carry a phaser and a communicator, they can all have something that looks like this, but it could be a cheaply made one that's not used for things like close-ups. So if you have a close-up, you want to have a hero edition, because then all of the parts are where they're supposed to be and they aren't falling apart, and essentially they are, good for their, they look great. They look great. So I'm going to put this over here for now. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'm going to take it out and I'm going to show you this. This is the Wand Corporation communicator, and I'm going to contrast that with another one that I've had around for years, which is almost identical in size. So this is an almost hero edition, and you can see that. And to be honest with you, I don't remember where I originally got this, but it says on the back, for those who might want to find one, Dream Cheeky. So this is a Dream Cheeky, and it's copyright 2009 CBS Studio, so this is an official product. This one here I liked for one reason. It is the hero size, has some of the hero features. You see this one here has the grate that opens up, and it is metal, and it has unfortunately a plastic center, whereas the new Wand Corporation one has a metal centerpiece where all the components are mounted. And this has the proper moire pattern on the inside, which is not common of the really low-end ones, and it does move around, although slowly. And the drawback to this, as you can probably see here, is, and that's why I have my laptop over next to me, is this particular one, the cheeky one, is actually a USB sound device. This particular one is actually a USB speaker and a USB microphone. So it only works when it's plugged into a computer. You can't even just give it a 5-volt power supply. Otherwise, what I would have done is probably rigged the way to put an internal battery and run it that way, and then I'd be able to carry it around. Prior to that, the only cool one I had that was this tiny one. This was a Christmas ornament that has really great sound.
As you can see, we have another problem. Kirk to Enterprise. We're beaming up. Notify transporter room.
Getting strange readings from the planet's surface, Captain. Some sort of power field down there.
Enterprise to Captain Kirk. Stand by. No one is to leave the ship. Never mind about me. Protect my ship.
So this one here is from Hallmark. This was a Christmas ornament. So I love this one, and it's really kind of cool. I've actually used this one at a couple of costume parties where I wanted to kind of, you know, have something fun to pull out. Of course, it's not authentic in size, but it is really great in terms of sound. This is from Hallmark. It's a Christmas ornament. So again, this is the USB one, and it's kind of cool in and of itself, but not really portable. And this is now the first authentic hero, meaning it's the right proportions, the right materials, not only communicator, but this is the first one that actually works. And by works, it means that when you open it, and I should turn it on, you hold this button in, by the way, to turn it on. This button there. Now it says connected, and that would probably mean that if it is connected, I can hold this button down.
Voice command.
Hey Siri, what time is it?
It's 7:16 p.m.
So what that... It's saying hello, Joe. This is the Magic Wand companies. This, as you can see, means that while it's out, and I'm going to raise the volume by using this, and I'll discuss how this works. Every time you push the button, oops.
Voice command.
Hey Siri, what's the weather like?
The weather looks good today. Up to 81 degrees and partly sunny. There's a lot going on, weather-wise, tomorrow through July 2nd, 2016, with temperatures ranging from 63 degrees to 86 degrees.
So what does that mean? This was actually talking to my iPhone, and the correct sounds come out of there. Every time you tap the button, you could talk to Siri. Now, what would you do with that? You can actually then pick it up, just as you would if you were in the show, and, you know, just say bridge. Although you really can't do that, you could just say call the bridge, and if you have a number in your contacts, call the bridge, you could do that. Or what you might want to do to have fun is find your significant other and put them in your contacts as Scotty, and then you can push the button and tell Siri, hey, call Scotty. And there you go. You could talk to Scotty, and you know, they'll of course look at you a little funny for doing that. So now what else can you do with this? All right, right now as it's paired, it's going to do whatever I want with my paired Bluetooth device, which in this case is an iPhone SE. And that would mean that if I went into a music app, let's say I have my music app here. Oh, actually here, you know, let's go with Pandora. That's an easy one to go with. Go to Pandora, pull that up, and skip advertisements, and it should start playing any second. There.
Now we're back together. Misunderstanding, didn't understand.
Enterprise. Spock here.
Back together again.
Now that was skipping to the next song.
I was walking through the city streets.
Voice command.
Now I'm just going to cancel this.
To me and hand me the latest.
Now, when it's working as a Bluetooth device, there's a variety of things you could do, but most of them are centered around the Bluetooth functionality. But I'm going to unpair this for the moment just to talk about some of the other features, because obviously you could see as a Bluetooth device, it can do a variety of things that you would normally do with a Bluetooth headset. You could skip songs, you could raise the volume, lower the volume. Now, there are two buttons on a communicator. There's the one to the left and the one to the right. Now, the way the Magic Wand Corporation built this, the one on the left side is a button. So when you push it, well, you hold it down, and that turns it off. You hold it down, and it turns it on. And then it has, the second one is not just a button. It is a button, meaning you can push it.
Enterprise Bridge, Lieutenant Uhura.
But it also does things, because it's a kind of like a mini joystick. So as a mini joystick, you could push it up.
Enterprise. Spock here.
And you get Spock. You push it down.
Yes, Captain.
And you get Sulu. You push it left.
Scotty here, Captain.
You get Scotty. You push it right.
McCoy here.
And you get McCoy. Now, they also incorporated, you could double tap up.
Enterprise. Spock here.
You can get,
Affirmative, Captain. Enterprise out.
I had pushed it once by mistake. Push it twice.
Captain. Enterprise out.
And then you could push it and slide. Oops.
Please repeat, Captain. I didn't receive that.
So I could push it and then push down. Oops. Haven't.
Yes, Captain.
There you go.
Yes,
Yeah.
Captain.
Yes, Captain. So there are a variety of things. Double tap left.
Do what I can, sir.
I'll do what I can, sir.
I'll do what I can, sir.
So, and on this one, by the way, the moire pattern is much faster. It's a really great thing. So you have a variety of features that are sound effects when you're not paired to Bluetooth. You can actually do some of the sound effects while you are paired to the Bluetooth, but it's restrictive. Whereas there are a push-up and a double push-up in all four directions to get a variety of different phrases. When you're in Bluetooth mode, one of those positions, the hold and drag, doesn't work. So you get basically 4 less possible phrases. So that is an awesome thing. And the coolest thing also is if you get a phone call while you are paired, just as everyone's always wanted to, you just pick it up and answer. And of course, if I was using voice dialing, I could hold down that button. And of course, Siri in this case answers. I could tell it to call so-and-so and it will. And of course, when I want to hang up, just close the communicator top. So this is a great product. This is, again, the Wand Company's Communicator. Wand Company, in case you're not familiar with them, they started out by making magic wands, hence the name. They were making Harry Potter replicas. And this is another Wand Company item over here. This is really well put together. For people who haven't seen one of these, this is the phaser. This is their phaser. Now what it comes with is it's kind of in pieces. So you take this piece here, you kind of put it into position, and then they give you an actual screwdriver. I guess they want to cover all the bases to screw it into position. It's an all metal handle, so it has a nice heavy feel to it, just like the Communicator has a really great feel to it. I'm going to tighten that up, and you tighten that up, and in this particular case, it has a Type 1 and Type 2 phaser, which I don't know if I charge. It's charged. And
Memory bank. FX mode. Practice mode. Control mode. FX mode.
FX mode means it's just going to give you sound effects. And of course, that slides into convert to your traditional phaser. And they have a variety of settings which you can dial up. Actually, I think I have the wrong setting here. I'm in practice mode. I'm control mode. FX mode. That's the phaser about to blow up button. Photon torpedoes. It has a nice feel to it, I have to say that. Of course, those are main phasers for the Enterprise. And then they have a variety of regular phaser sounds. Now, what is awesome about this, also, in the attention to detail, is just astounding. This is that just amazing or what? That's an amazing, amazing thing. I just love the detail, just like here, the magnetic piece on here. Awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. So it locks in like that. Again, this locks in like that, and there's a little release on the side. Take out the Type 1 phaser, and of course you could do most of the features.
FX mode.
Now, just in case you're wondering,
Practice mode.
practice mode, control mode,
FX mode.
and FX mode.
Practice mode.
Now, practice mode is so you can practice the positions. Make sure I'm locked in.
Tilt left.
Tilt left,
Right.
right,
Tilt right. Push. Double press. Pull.
pull.
Left. Up. Right. Pull.
So this is to practice the gestures, because this is a TV remote control. As you move it, it determines what the function is, and you can program whatever functions you want, because there's a learning mode where you go into program mode, where you can, let's just say, make it go up a channel by just firing, and maybe you want to go back a channel by pulling, and maybe you want to go to your favorite channel with like a flick up or flick down, or so there's a variety of different gestures, and for each one you can make your remote learn, make this device learn those things. So there's program mode, there's the command mode, which is once you've programmed it, you can do that, and then practice mode, of course, is so you can just make sure you're doing the gestures right, left, right,
Push.
push,
Double press. Push. Pull. Left. Up.
and that's how it works. So this is awesome stuff. The Wand Company. If you're a Star Trek fan, you really, if you're into collectibles, you're not going to find a better line of products than this. I have some other stuff that are not from them, but to me, having authentic sizes and feels is an important thing. This is, of course, a tricorder, and there's a variety of different versions of that. So anyhow, this is a quick overview. I do have an unboxing video out there, and I have another channel. I have two channels, Coupon Pages. So you look for Coupon Pages, one word, and then I have a second channel, which is Idea of the Day. And I may put this on one or the other. And I'd really like you to try listening to and subscribing to both. Idea of the Day, which is part of ideaoftheday.com. And I do things for Star Wars. I do things that are just ideas. I just do reviews. I like camera gear. So it's kind of like my own little messing around places. The ideaoftheday.com channel is mostly ideas, but once in a while I just have some fun. And of course, Coupon Pages is kind of random. I've got some stuff about hiking. I've got a little bit of this and that. Anyhow, without rambling any further than I already have, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and have a great day. And of course, live long and prosper.